understand that too. But man, individually, you don't know what these guys could be going through, man, because they're human. And that's the thing, I know they get paid, but you got a job. Look, some of y'all out there, hey, some of y'all right now on a job that y'all know y'all shouldn't be on because you ain't good at it. I mean, it's just straight up like that. You don't know what you're talking about, and you're lying to people and tricking folk because you're not good at it. You should be doing other things.
At first I was gonna laugh at that, but then that made more sense as soon as I laughed at it, I said, he's not lying. Because that is true. There's a lot of folks that have a job. I'm not gonna say their name.
Every time a promotion come out, y'all just running to get to the just trying to get promoted, just running to get to it. Some of y'all shouldn't even be running for a bus. Shout out to my boy Eric. I told him, I said, Eric, I'm gonna use your piece, man. He said, yeah, go ahead, Willie.
That's smooth. No, that's a smooth change.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, it's like that's how we feel, man. I mean,
I used to work for a lady. And she was she was iffy, but she was cool. And she kind of taught us the ropes about working. Now later on down the road, I ended up working for somebody else. Not going to disclose who or whether or what they were, but working for these people, they didn't deserve the position, okay? And because of their spouse being ill, the position was given to this person, okay? And it was only because of who was around as far as staffing and employment that this person kept their credentials and job. Now, didn't deserve it whatsoever, okay? In the least.
Did you see the white boy talking about because of DIT? He's scared now that if he get on a plane and see a black pilot, he gonna be like, I don't know. Maybe he here because of affirmative action. Well, we've been feeling like that. Don't you know, black folks, when we get on a plane, y'all done told us to be scared of one another, and a brother in the first thing we do is like we start looking for licenses and stuff, because if a black pilot, you better check his credentials.
Hey, look, if I see the black, hey, what's going on, brother? Hey, how you doing?
Dap him down. Better try to pull out credentials.
You start patting him.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, what's that? Oh no, that's just his wings. Right, okay.
And the thing is, I ain't never really seen but one black commercial pilot.
What? Let me tell you something.
That's all I've ever seen,
Georgia,
man. It's all my flying.
Georgia.
They got him down there.
This brother walked through.
Have to go to Georgia.
Brother walked through clean. Chris had his little joint down.
You know they're gonna be crimp.
Had his little joint down. Had his
throwing gang signs and all that.
Just strolling right. Had the stewardesses on the side.
All three of them.
He got straight to his gate. Boop. Didn't say nothing to the lady. Gave it a nod. Went in there. We seen him on. How y'all doing today? Well, I said, oh. It's a Negro. I said, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Brother, man. He's clean, though. When I say clean, he was crisp. I love it.
And let me just remind people because that clip's been going viral with that guy tomorrow. That's not how I really am. But let me just remind people of something, a little bit of history. The Red Tails, Tuskegee. The whole time, those black pilots were protecting those bombers. They didn't lose not one in the whole time.
It's a movie about that, y'all. Go look at it.
They were the best pilots. And let me tell you a quick story, because I got plenty of them. 1971, I was fortunate enough to be stationed at an air station where we had to work and fly planes. So I got a chance to work on planes, got a chance to fly planes. And let me tell you something, man. The one thing that I remember the white pilot saying, because they thought it was being funny, because it came about as a punishment, is what it was supposed to be, because we wasn't doing what we were supposed to be doing, so they made us fly in the planes we was working on. Let me tell you something.
That's interesting.
They told us, like, on a Friday, the captain called me up. He said, hey, man, he said, now, for some reason, he just talked to me all the time. I guess because I was an advocate. He said, tell your soul brothers that come Monday, all of them gonna have to fly the planes that they've been working on. I'm like, for real? Now this is 1971, so I'm like, yo, groovy, cool, peace and all that
Smooth.
nonsense. It's smooth, But really, what I was saying, for real, we'll get back with you. So I ran on over like a little bad wolf and tapped on the house and huffed and puffed and told my brother, I said, look here, the captain had already told me come Monday, we're gonna fly these planes. And so I said, so it's about 30 of us, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I said, so it's best we had 30 planes, it was about 12 of us. But we had 30 planes. They were little T-34s, little planes that you could test. You could push these little things around, like almost like RC
Wait, these
planes.
the ones people used to push with the it's like you connected to the front wheel.
Oh,
you got to push it into the hangers and stuff.
You could do it like that, or you could just take a person, put on that side of the wing, the person on that side of the wing, just push it. And then just like when you want to turn it,
Y'all was flying.
I'm serious, man. And the thing is,
they flying paper planes.
oh man, but you know what, man? Those things they used before they made them into trainers, they used to actually be fighting planes. They were some little bitty, they were some bad little boys, man. They were 34s. But anyway,
gusts of wind come through, throw you off your plane.
Listen, let me tell what my story is.
All right, okay, I'm sorry.
What I'm trying to tell you is the pilots that were all white had all black co-pilots, which was us, to fly because we had got our stuff together because we knew come Monday, they came in and sure enough, they was like, hey, you flying with Lieutenant so-and-so, you flying with Lieutenant Knuckles,
okay.
you flying with, and that's how they were doing it. So when we got in the plane, you got to put your headset on and everything. And what they did was they would take off and these pilots would say, okay, once they take off, they say, you got the bird. And they would just take their hands off the stick to see what you would do. I mean, the only thing you could do is go up. I mean, you're already getting ready to take off anyway. So you take off. But what they didn't know is how smooth we were.
Oh, at doing it, okay.
And so when they would say you got the stick and they took the stick, we would be like, just went on up. And then he said, well, wait a minute. He said, bank right. And bank right. So anyway, he came over. He said, he told his other boy, he said, man, these soul brothers can fly.
Mm-hmm.
We just naturally had the rhythm. So all that seeing a black pilot and saying, oh my God, you stupid. I tell you what you do. Take another plane. You get scared. You turn. Listen. You go in there. It's stupidity equal opportunity. You can be stupid equally. If you go in, you see a black pilot, and you get scared, and your nuts draw up. They turn around and go out, and sacrifice what you love. If you love just being prejudiced and racist and stupid, sacrifice that shit.
Hey.
Go on back out there, get you a ticket on on Spirit. And you might be with Ocho. He loves Spirit.
Hey,
I'm gonna tell y'all right now.
Me and Ocho in the same boat.
Let me tell you something.
Hey.
If you see anything on Spirit that looks like rubber, glue, tape, don't scrape it off. Stuff might fall.
Man.
I'm just saying. True story. I told you I got plenty of stories.
You said duct tape, glue.
If it looked like it done been taped, glued, or even if they done mallet it, man, look, we had to tell them to come. You ain't getting ready to fly the plane and all this is open. And the lady said, oh, it's been like that all day. It's been like that all day. And my wife at the time, she don't know. No. Somebody need to come up here now. They got to fix this. And I was videoing it, man. It was funny. But they came in there, the maintenance crew came in there, man.
It's open.
Panel
It's been like that all day.
A panel.
It's been like that all day.
And man, and I'm gonna tell y'all something. I like Spirit.
You got good spirit.
Well, let me tell you another story about Spirit. We flew them to Jamaica.
For real?
Yeah.
That's what y'all okay.
Yeah, I think we flew them to Jamaica. And when they first started, I had never seen this before. See how you see that steam coming out of that cup?
Mm-hmm.
That's how steam was coming out of the vents in the plane. So I asked the guy that when this one guy, I said, excuse me, sir. Yes. I said, why is that stuff coming out of here? He said, how else can we get you to sleep? And he just walked on back up the aisle. I said, well, you son of a bitch. And so he walked back up the aisle. I said, man, what are you talking about? He said, you'll see. So me and Z, my wife, we take off. Next thing we know,
Well, I'd have been.
the next thing we know, we was landing. And we don't remember no flight. We don't remember. We're on our descent right now.
No.
Make sure that all your trays and stuff,
No,
and you got your seatbelts on, and and put your cigarettes out and weed in the back. Fuck you. No, you can't say that. I scratched that out. Anyway, well, you can't say
You
it.
went so hard. Just...
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't have.
It's okay. It's all
Okay,
right.
I'm gonna come back
Go
over to
ahead,
the
go ahead,
Moses
go ahead.
side. But I'm just saying, man, spirit scared me. And then when we were flying, would that mean you, or did I fly the winter by myself?
You fly to who?
I went somewhere in the winter, and they kept having to pull the plane over and take the ice off.
We went to back to Baltimore.
Yeah, they kept trying to. I
I
didn't appreciate that. So anyway, for y'all that's aviation, aviators and stuff, man, power to the brothers, man, because brothers been flying forever. I mean, forever. When I was in the military, man, very seldom did you see a black pilot, but you would see them from time to time. Now, I was in the military in the 70s, so
still rough time.
it was a little crazy. It wasn't as crazy.
Bad, but it was still
a little, a little special. So I don't know what we was talking about, but
that's why I kind of turned this
like
particular video off. This one just gonna be what it is, and then we're gonna have to do another one.
Oh, we're gonna do another one, Bernie.
We're gonna have to do an actual Bernie episode. Because we started off talking about Bernie, never played any of the video, and just kept talking. So
well, do you want to start it right now and see if we can professionally do it?
do which part? Oh, the whole thing?
To do Bernie?